Hello, I'm Whisper. Welcome back to Dyson's Sphere program. We are going into Sandbox mode. And the reason we are going into here is because in the last month or so I haven't been playing, and there has been some updates a month ago. And these updates involve Tesla towers. Apparently we can now drag them, which is a nice one. So let's have a bit more of a test. We can tab, yep, that seems the maximum, and it doesn't back tab. Okay, maybe not quite, but even so, that can be quite handy. And the other one is for these. Do I have wind towers? Because apparently they've changed how wind towers work slightly. Oh, actually, I'll go back to the Tesla tower. Apparently, if I hold Shift, it snaps to grid. Interesting. So if I put something here and hit Shift, yeah. Okay, now let's get back to the wind turbines. Let's grab a whole bunch of them. Now apparently these are the same. So put that there and hit Shift. Oh, yep, it snaps. And it looks like they've changed the default drag for these to 10 wide. They say they say 8 to 10 with 10 as the default, but maybe that's close to the equator. Let's go have a quick look down here. Ooh, that's some nasty screen drag. I am not in favour of that. Okay, so we can do there. We can go up there. We can go to 9, which used to be the minimum. Doesn't look as though we can. Okay. Doesn't look as though we can go any. Ooh, what happened there? Right, let's X out that away. Can't get to within 8. So 9 is as close as it. Funny, I thought the notes said 8. Alright, so going this way. We can go that. Let's see how the tabs go. Oh yeah, a bit like the Tesla towers. And it does not tab backwards, so that's still interesting. What else do we have here to try? Let us try. See if they've done anything with these, though I don't think they did. I don't remember seeing it in the notes. So, can we drag these? Nope. Draggable. Makes sense. Go away mining machine. So I can put a few of these, and these probably aren't draggable either. Nope. Okay, so it's only power poles and windmills. That is going to be somewhat interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's blow this lot away. It looks as though... Oh, come on you. Wow, that stopped dead. Because I'm... Man, that's got some screen tear going on. I don't know if you can see it. I can definitely see some. I suspect it will be much worse if I fill a planet with windmills, which is what I'm going to try and do. I'm curious about how this windmill is going to look. That's a horrible screen right here. 60 FPS and you're screen tearing like that? I hope that they sort that. Let me have a look at settings. Let's try vertical sync. Build mode, do we get screen? We still get screen tear. Okay. That is not a happy thing. Oh, I didn't save it. Yep. Stupid. Now, back here. Build mode. Yeah. It's taken me down to 30. Why do games not handle 60 FPS? I mean, I'm running a 4070 Ti Super, and games can't handle 60 FPS. Well, it's better than screen tear. So, let us look at this. Zoom out a little. So, okay, I'll just grab my windmill world, because yeah, okay, the windmill world does the old 9. Although honestly, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I think about that. Not quite sure what I think about it. Alright, let's get a few babs into things, because I don't have that many. Only 20, 40. Yeah. Let's go up about 400 of them, which is overkill. I don't even use that. I think it's about 250 in the other build. Okay. In a way, if this is going to be regular, that can be very good, because it means it will be regular 10 around the entire planet. How close? Okay, I'll put the next bab down here. So this is, I need to put the bab here. Whoop, too far out. I'll stop that. Hello? That was odd. Could not get out of blueprint mode until I right-clicked. Ah. That is okay. We're not going to go there because we have that big uncovered gap in the middle. Babs are going to have to go where there is power. Which here, for this one, what is the power overlay? Over there. Right. So let's do a bit of a copy paste and see what we get, eh? Oh, yeah, that was really on target there, wasn't it? Have I done that right? No, too much of a gap. Stop that. Okay, that is bad. There is no way in hell that should be happening. I don't think that's my computer. Because I'm running, I think it's 24 cores, i9 14900 or something. And that should not be giving me jip when I try to exit the blueprint mode. Can I paste here? Looks like I can, and because everything is on the exact grid, it looks as though it handles it quite well. Let us go and just... Huh? Oh. Wonderbar. I need a heap more of these. Down 3,000, that should be plenty. If I remember my original one, which was more dense, is 3,100 or something. So I do need to come over. Where are you? Escape no longer gets me out of blueprint mode. That is a somewhat irritating change. Oh, and I'm still getting really nasty lag with this. God, that's jerky. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that is awful bad. I hope they come back from their game jam and fix that, because that might really drive a lot of players away. That it's overlapping. Enter and just go for it. You will happily assemble. That time my reflexive escape key did exit blueprint mode. It might be a case of all this jerky lag business. We will have to see. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's... I really wish they would do something about that. Right, let's put this here. Looks like I don't even have to do anything in particular about it. Interesting. As in, I don't have to flip it. Okay, let's have a look further up and see because it's all regular, we might be able to just sort of go and put a subset of that straight up in there. Let's have a square. You can see where I am right now. Not quite. Ah, I see. But what happens if I put you... Probably don't want to put you there. Where is the... Ah. Right click. Where... Okay, this is what I'm looking for. If I put you up here, you are 100% on those grids. You don't have to worry about the ones. Okay, that's actually quite good. I like that. It means we don't have to worry in a way too much about the different sizes for windmills. Should specify for windmills. So other things I suspect will be a little more tricky. This one might be one of them. How many? Can I get that? Oh, no. No, that's going to have to be a different one. So I can't just do that. Still, I can just... That's kind of interesting. In a way, that's very nice. Because I wonder if it lands exactly on the pole. Because I remember that my ones used to be absolute mongrels. And it's going to. Oh, no it isn't. Might have to put it there manually. Or... Yeah. Can, it's just when you do it longer, there's a tendency to spaz out and go around. That's good. Ooh, chickens. I don't need... Oh, get away. Why did I hit that? I do not know. Let me see. Right, it looks like we need 2 for this one right above us. Let's just grab everything. And then we'll say no babs please. And paste. Apparently not. Which is odd because it is. I wonder if it's because it's overlapping itself. Probably is. But let's just do a shorter lump and see what we get. We'll take out that area and we'll take out that. So we've got 1/4 of the planet. And we'll take out all of those. So we've got a 1/4 slice. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it likes that better. And that covers a bit more than 1/4. Interesting. Yeah, no wonder the full circle it had a bit of a choke on. And that's all gone. Happy hunky dory. Alright, let's try another one. In this case, we'll take 1/4 and we'll have 3. And I'm taking that because 1, 2, 3. That bar. Might not work well. Instead, let us take this slice out. We'll take out that. I'm just mucking around here. Ooh, it looks like it's going to go. Amazing. Yep, happy. It just depends where I copy it from. Come on. And you are just a hair out. Let's take out those and drop you there. Alright, okay, where else can we copy? Probably not much there. Alright, let's just do this one since it's only a single. Yep. Easy peasy. I have to say this is coming together much better than my original did. Now, where are we? Okay, we need to have a bab in that area there. So, let us come back. How many is that? 1, 2. So we'll grab this. Just a slice of this. Get rid of you. And let's see what we can manage. What? Yeah. Oh, too close. Interesting. Alright. Let's go up and have a look. Come on. That one's no problem. Too close. Tab it out one. Interesting. Alright. We will still do a bab. We'll only take... Oh, do that properly. The bottommost row. And we won't take you. So that bottommost one will be this one here. It should build itself. The other one we are going to have to build manually. Probably get a starter. Ooh, that chucked down a few extras. Or one extra. That was not needed. You're probably not needed either. Alright, let's have a look at this particular one. I wonder if we're going to have it with any of these others at once. That gives us around the poles is. Ah, this one's probably not going to be so neat, is it? No, it isn't. It's alright. Well, those last two, of course, without doing anything. It appears that we do not need to have any more babs up there, so it's going to be complete, pure. These. That's... Ooh, that might... I'm thinking that that one will also be a mongrel distance. Let's see. Yep. That wants to be one extra. How about this one? Oh, that one's happy. That one wants to be one more. Alright, well. You want to be... oh, too small. Too big. Too long. Was this the one? I think it was. Oh well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And risk can get blip. This is actually going down surprisingly easily. That will probably do a ring around the whole darn... oh no, not yet. Yep, this one's the normal. Ooh. Now, I'll bet. Yep, you're gonna be one. Let's just do it this way, like we would have to do in the old days. Right, I wonder... maybe I should... let's just come down here. Where's our... that's a polar one. Not polar, but you know what I mean. And line. Let's put down one of these. Just as a marker. I shouldn't have done it there. Let's put that. That is going to be something that's going to be very difficult habit to sort. Put you there. Just to give myself a marker. Now, I am going to copy the entire cap. We'll see if we can get it. Oops. Down on the southern pole. Alright, there's a lot more that I must. Zap that and go find the true region I want to start copying, which is here. I'll take you out. Now, if I can get that pole all the way down here. That's where I want that pole. Where are you, pole? You're probably in the middle. But where? Trixie. Oh, so annoying. No prance. Come on. That is horribly jerky. Even at 30 FPS it should be smoother than that. Alright. So we'll just rebuild this. I'm just mucking around now. essentially I want to... get out of blueprint mode. Jeez, that's annoying. Let's have a look here. It should just be going and assembling. Yep. Alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, enough mucking around with that. Let's have a look. That's a decent sized space there. Come on, you fly. Here's our equator. Let us see about building and spacing. What buildings do I have here? Right, let's start with these guys. Okay, two either side. That's kind of handy. I mean, essentially... Yep, it is kind of handy. If this were titanium alloy, so we could have three inputs. On that, and one output. Oh, going back to an ILS. In a way, that's kind of cool. Means an ILS could be put here somewhere, or PLS. Let's have a look. Can I get PLS in there? An ILS. Let's try the... Alright, PLS first. Yeah, I can. Putting the return back in is not so easy. We'd have to get rid of that. Still, that has possibilities. Three inputs, one output. Three out, one in. Flip it in there, and it's still powered, because that does cover our point. Ah, now this is interesting. Oh, that would be interesting. Cover all the dead spots. All of a sudden, nothing is unpowered. And you can just very easily drag it down the middle. That might be very good for a new run, or definitely for a beginning run. Okay, let's try something else. We'll leave that one. That's interesting. That's a point. How much? Technically that is, well, it will be less wind towers than original, which we could still build. We just have to build it a little more manually. Should be a pain in the butt. And we would probably barely go over We might not even go over a gigawatt, but spaced at 10. Still, that's interesting. Considering that essentially these, when I put these down, they're only going to be for mining planets. You don't need much gigawattage to do a mining planet, so yeah, it makes a certain amount of sense. Let's try. Maybe if I... Okay, let's see if we... What can I do? Let's try my these days mining. One out, one in. Can we get things in there? It's not... We can that side, but we cannot this side. Pity. But doesn't matter too much. Technically, refining planets I want to be doing quite a bit of bigger builds on, and there's not going to be as much of these in the way. Would have been an advantage if it was just a hair Yep, well, it is what it is. We can still do the standard. Yay. Type of thing. Chung chung. Single line. Definitely worthwhile considering the way I like doing the beginner game ones. Once we get to the end game, doesn't matter, we'll probably be using deuteron fuel rods or antimatter fuel rods. What else can in there? Let's try these. Oh yeah, again, that works. We can definitely do 3 input 1 outputs on these. Is there anything that requires 3 input 1 output? I'm trying to think. Well, that does. Most of them are 2 and 1. That one, that's a biggie, which you don't do in a line like this. Or I don't. 3 in, 1 out. Oh, now that's interesting. No, I like a 3-3 more. 3 belts on each side with a belt coming out over them. No, that's not going to work. There, but okay, components. 3 in, 1 out. 2 in, 1 out. 3 in, 1 out. Yeah, could definitely fit inside a good long one type of thing. Just daisy chain it down. 843. Is it 843? Yeah, it's 843. Same, easy, doable. Do it. Actually, most of that's doable. I'll bet that those are a lot wider. Let's have some of these. Can we? Is it F8? F9. 2 and 1. That said, if we wanted to space it and we... No, that does not. That really puts it... That's a hell of a gap between. can do that. What would that be? Possibly fire ice? Yeah. Where are we? Good lord. Can't even see fire ice in this. Of course, because I can't make it in my thing. Has to be that one. Yeah, alright. I wanted to see that. That. Okay, so that would be doable, in a way. There's plenty of space on a planet. That could be quite handy for many things. Just a bit of playing around, have a look. Once these ones snap to grid when you hit the shift. I wonder if anything else snaps to grid when you hit the shift. No. I suppose that makes sense. It appears, well, I would assume that a lot of players said, hey, can you please make these really regular? Make them easy to put down and all that. And they went, yep, no troubles. And I suppose in a way I pretty much approve. This will be somewhat interesting. Like that it is possible to put a row of those down. And then just drag that down and it powers them. I do very much like that. Some things to play with. Alright. Well, I'm probably starting to mutter on a lot, so yeah, I'll leave you to it. Cheers and have fun on Dyson's Fair program. Bye.